Easy over. I'll go home and go.
He showed me once before.
Yeah, I'm not real.
Until you do one, you won't.
Yeah. Pretty computer illiterate. That's one thing I think I'm definitely going to work on. I'm teaching the skills. You do the.
Because that's what I said on there. I said, I'll see if I just check your always a big concern
Someone invited you somewhere.
So we made it fun. Yeah, it was still yeah, it was pretty good. And we didn't do it. It was hill work as well. So everything was on hill. Hill work. They loved it. It is well too. What are we doing tonight, Shane? Just running through the book.
We do mindset stuff for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 4 months we'll see everyone go.
It's happening.
Teach you to do it.
Oh, really?
That was in
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah. If you want to go to sea, you just pay 25.
Yeah.
Has he?
Stop now.
Really? Yeah.
Well, guys, we'll get this show on the road, so we're out of here in, we'll be on in half an hour. But it'd be good to sit around for maybe 10 minutes, meet the crew. There are some new faces here, which is always good to see, because this thing's starting to really take some serious momentum. We've had our biggest days ever in the last 3 days. This thing's taken off. So it's a good time now to really get around some people, meet the new faces, because as you guys are aware, the Daves and the Robs, they know how talented this group is. They know. We've got, again, we've seen some people that do this business, and they do it the wrong way. But he knows this group of people, if we do stick together, I guarantee you, if you nut this thing out, if you can stick through the bullshit, this ride's going to be one hell of a ride. One hell of a ride. And we'll be sitting here in 6 to 12 months' time, all looking at each other going, shit, you remember all crammed in this little fucking lounge room, listening to boats and kids on the balcony, and now we're all, living life pretty comfortably, but more importantly, giving back to some people. Yeah, money plays a big part, but seeing people change and helping little things, for example, I reckon this bloke's maybe got 2 more stints at the mines. Now that, to me, you can give me all the money in the world. To see him spend more time with his kids, that's what this shit's about. That's what this shit's all about. So obviously, we'll go for the new faces here. This isn't really a presentation as such. This is more so just the training side of things. I'll touch is just something that I love to go back to the whole time, and why exactly we're doing this business. So right now, there's 4 ways we make money on planet Earth, which are what? Matty, what are you?
Sure.
Yeah, but what do you class as? Yep. What am I?
Self-employed.
Self-employed, because I'm an egotistical PT. Think I'm killing it. How do you get rich?
Business.
You have a big business. What else can you do?
Investor.
You be an investor. So the reason why we're doing this business is because we want to get to this side. We want to get. We can't pay. We can't help our family with love as much as we love to. Shit takes money, whether we like it or not. We can help more people with more money. So the only way we get there is, like I was saying before, 95% of us are stuck on this side. Everyone wants this side. No one wakes up in the morning going, fuck you, I'm an employee again. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. No one wakes up. I trade 80 hours a week to walk home with $1,500. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. We want to get there. So what are some ways to get, what are the main ways that you see people that are wealthy? What have they done? What have they done to get wealthy? Yep, real estate is one. What's the other one?
Shares.
Yep, shares.
Business.
Business. Is there any other way that you guys?
Lottery.
Lottery. Good one.
Duplication.
So what right now, does anyone have 150K in the bank to go buy real estate? Does anyone know Jordan Belfort for some personal tips? I've got no idea how to do shares. Does anyone have any idea how to run a big corporation, a big business? So the answer is no. So the only option we've got to get to this side is network marketing, because it bridges the gap. It bridges the gap. We don't have to pay employees. There's no contracts. This is all dependent on you. So if the only way to get to this side is through this vehicle we are using. Why are some of us playing the poser role? The poser role. Again, Brody was listening to this audio last night and he sent it to me. The poser role. There's 3 roles in network marketing. The posers, the ones that get started and they go, I know who's going to get started. This chick that I know, she's got 15,000 Instagram followers. I'm going to absolutely blow this thing up. They just hope for that luck, rich by that lucky one. How many times does that happen? None. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. There's the amateurs, the ones that just prey on luck and timing. Don't get me wrong, luck plays a role. They also rely on the outlines. Oh, if only you just stack me, bro. Just stack me. Leon, sorry, mate. But you've got to. You're an independent rep, and there's professionals with skill and passion. That is it. That's all you need to have in this business. A bit of passion about changing people's lives with health. It sounds corny, I know, but I've seen it. Hannah has lost over 40 kilos. If you have time here tonight, if you've got time, listen to Sherelle's story about the products. It's fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. IMBA champion over and over and over and over and over again. Sponsorships thrown at her over and over and over and over and over again. She purchased your health supplements. So we've got this niche, but there's too many of these two playing the game. This is all we have to do. Find prospects. All we have to do. Find prospects will be one, like me and Ray had yesterday. Very easy to do. We present to them using the slides, which you read from this. If you cannot present the slides, you're doing something wrong. For you new guys, I'm not talking to you guys, but the guys have been in this business for 4 or 5 months. If you cannot present this, there's something wrong. There's something wrong because all you got to do is read from the slides, create a bit of rapport. Follow up with the people that haven't got started. Brody, Ray, Dion, Hannah, all these guys that got started in the business, they didn't get started first go. Ray told me, beat it. Brody said, I'm not joining your pyramid scheme shit. All these people that just, and all I did was just follow up, but not being the pesty, typical MLM wanker like there are. Just a smart follow-up, so don't forget the power of that. If you do not close in this business, you ain't gonna make any money. Just ask a question. After what you've seen and what you know, where do you sit? 0 being, get fucked, Matt, this isn't for me. 10 being, I'm ready to roll. Where do you sit? Oh, about a 6? Cool. What do you need to see to get to a 10? What do you need? You need some more credibility? You got to try the products first? What do you need to see to get to a 10? But you've got to be able to ask that question. You've got to be able to ask, where do you sit? What set do you want to get started on? If you don't ask, there's no. This is the key factor, which we'll go through briefly in about 2 minutes' time. If you do not master this, sadly, network marketing is just going to be another job for you. Everything's done. Everything's done. All you have to do is master this 4-page booklet, 5-page booklet, and your life is going to be very comfortable. Very comfortable. I don't know if you guys saw that, the Mexican chick that Dave posted up the link. Incredible story, if you haven't seen it already. Then from there, we just want to promote events. That's all we're in the business of, promoting events. Promote, promote, promote. The magazine launch, these trainings, the presentations on Thursdays, one-on-ones, edify people in the company. That's all we have to do. We're in the promotion business. We're not sitting behind a keyboard and hoping people rock up. You've got to have that face-to-face value. They have to trust you. They have to trust you. So with these booklets, through there, when you get someone started, all you have to do is build their why. That's it. All you have to do is build their why. So it says in the book, what are some pains and frustrations? So right now, what do you hate about your life right now, mate?
My job.
Yep, your
Going to
job.
work every morning, getting up, having to be there, because I have no control over that.
No control over that. Sherelle, you had your first day at work today. How was it?
And much fun to be at the beach or at the gym.
People are going to say they hate their job. You have to dig into that though. As a, why do you hate your job?
Because I ain't getting told what to do. I hate being treated like a slave. Getting up when I get told, getting go home when I get told.
So that's sadly that's what we're going to do. if we don't have another source of income, that's what we're going to do. We live a life of 50 weeks working, 2 weeks holiday, 50 weeks working, 2 weeks holiday, then we call this thing a life. We do it until we die. Our generation is, because we're all fucked. We can't do the real estate game. We can't do what mummy and daddy did, unfortunately. From there, you just find out about their pains, but dig into them. What did they see to get started? So when I get Brody started, what made him get started after he was so sketchy about being a pyramid scheme? I'm going to ask him this. It's going to build credibility. Dion, what did you see in the bodybuilding game? You're one of the cool people that thinks that's what did you?
To be honest, when I chatted to old mate on the phone, I wasn't interested at all, and then he just sent me GoPro, and then it just basically broke every objection I could have. The first 35 minutes, I was like, wow, yeah, I'm in. Done.
So we've got those audios. We've got access to this shit. Send it to people. You hear from a guy, an audio broke him down. So do you think it's a good idea to follow some people with just a little bit of audio? From the richest people on the planet saying network marketing is basically your only hope if you don't have capital. Again, I'm not saying this is bad. Because eventually I want to play in the real estate game. I want to be able to own investments, but I've got no fucking chance to get there unless I've got some capital. Network marketing is a cash cow. You've seen it. Dave Nelson's just bought a $2 million mansion on the Gold Coast for 3 years' work. 3 fucking years. You've been in your job. Most people have been in their job for longer than 3 years. Who's got more than 20 grand saved? So again, we're just playing this role. We just think it's going to happen because everyone else is going to do network marketing. No, they won't. They've got to have a reason to. There's no worse a feeling talking to someone and then just, oh, nah, he doesn't need this. He's rich, he's too smart. 2 weeks later, you see him join a network marketing company. That boils, it hurts. But you just want to find out about them. So what did they see from there? Where are they now? So you just want to find out where they are. What do they see hope? Where do they want to go with this business? And all you do is ask those separate goals down there. So you guys that don't have a book, grab on before you go. But you ask them little things. So mate, how much time are you willing to put in this business to make it work? If they say 1 hour a week and their goal is to make 10 grand this month, think it matches up? Definitely not. So you're just going to say to them, look, dude, if you want to make 10 grand your first month, you'll probably have to put in about 20, 25 hours this week. 20, 25 hours a week. If they say to you, I want to make $100 by the end of the year, so you're going to put much time and effort into them?
No.
Probably not. If they don't come to training, so be it. But at least then you've got accountability from them. Exactly what they say. So when they don't answer your calls and they say, mate, I want to put in 10 hours to the business, you don't hear from them for 2 weeks. So look, man, you told me you want to put 10 hours a week in to make this work. I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. You want to come home, see your kids, yet you don't answer my calls? Again, dude, I'm not trying to be a boss here, but I'm just letting you know. If you've just got some accountability to play with. From there, you just remind them that this business is all mindset. That's all this business is. The skills are done for you. You've got back office, you've got videos, you've got all this credibility. This is just mindset shit. So again, it just says, does everyone have an iPhone? Does everyone eat McDonald's? Does everyone drive a Toyota? No. Is Toyota, McDonald's, and iPhone doing all right?
Yeah.
Yep. Dave has 3,000 people and he makes $500,000. 3,000. I reckon I saw 3,000 people at fucking Kine Shopping Mall today. He's got 3,000 people. Doesn't that blow your mind? 3,000 people and he's making 500 grand a year. That mind blows me. That's all you need this business. You can have if you can have a 3,000 organisation, you're making $500,000. It's insane. It's insane. You get your 5 and 12. It's go time. Your 5 reps, your 12 customers, and we just build on those 5. So you just make them feel comfortable with a no, and then you just state there are 3 types of people: red apples, green apples, and the rotten apples. The red apples, the go-getters, the ones that say, shit, this is the break I need. I heard an audio, this is what I need to do. You got the green apples like the Matty Lawrence that wanted some questions asked. Cool. I answered them, you got started. Then you've got the cynics. We all know them. The ones that tell you this shit never works. Don't do it. It's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme. And they're making 20 grand a year digging holes. So just be wary of those rotten apples. It just makes them feel comfortable. That, oh, man, this dude told me it's a scam. What did I tell you about the rotten apples? Do you reckon he's one? Yeah, man, you're right. So again, it just makes them feel comfortable with the no, because we all got started in this business and our first no, who was pretty shattered with their first no? Everyone was. I was gutted. I took my best mate on planet Earth and he said, mate, I'm not getting involved in that shit. Doesn't talk to me today. So you just got to be careful. From there you build a list, very easy to do, and then you've just got your invite structure. Leading with a story. Again, people ask me, what's the secret script? What script have you been using? There is none. This is a people to whatever you works. You don't have to come up and say, hang on a second, Cheryl. Just going to get my pasta booklet out. Hi, Cheryl, how have you been?
Right.
Yeah. People, you just got to be yourself. Be yourself. Dude, man, I see you working those fucked up hours. I found a business where me and you can team up. We can seriously bank big if we do this right. You've got to chat to my buddy Matty, who's been doing this business now for 6 months. He's one of the top earners at UE, and he's doing this shit because he needs a way out. Got to have a chat to him, man. That's what. How much did I tell him about the products? How much did I tell him about the commission structure? None. You just get them going, get them started. We build their list, and then we go from there. You build a list. You have to do this with them. Don't expect your to get started by themselves. It ain't gonna happen. So you've got to duplicate this shit. From there, just about the edification. So this business is built on edification. If you don't know how to edify someone into business, it's going to be very difficult, because you're better off talking to someone and then using Dion as an influence. So if you're talking to someone who's full on Osherel, that's full on into their health, their products, everything they do, you say, look, you've got to chat to this chick who's been in products now for 6 months. She's had phenomenal results. She swears by this shit, man. You've got to have a chat to her and see what you think. Coming from an IMBA champion, do you think that's going to have a little bit more influence? It does. Same as the business. You're never left on your own in this game, ever, ever. So when you get started, all you have to do is use the edification of myself, Maddie, whoever it is, say, look, dude, this dude's making 6 figures sitting from his computer at home. He can show us how to get there. You've just got to have a chat to him. So you just use that edification to help people see through that stuff. But you've got to teach you guys this. They won't know this. That's the problem. They don't understand edification. So you just take them through that. And then from there, this is the killer page. This is the killer page. Duplication in 8 days. So from that, if they can duplicate in 8 days, you have just opened up another franchise. You have just opened up another franchise. So again, like I was saying before, me and Cheryl started a gym. Holy shit, this is working. What's a smart thing to do? Good work, Einstein. That one kills it. What's a smart thing to do? Another one. Before we open up gyms, what do you think is a good idea to do before we...
System,
and probably some members is going to help us as well. So this shit just works the same. It works the same as any franchise on the planet. But they don't open up willy-nilly. There's got to be a system in place. There has to be a system. If they can duplicate to you in their first 8 days an invite, there's no secret to an invite. Be yourself. If they can duplicate to you how to build rapport, if you cannot build rapport, life is going to be very difficult. Hey mate, how's work been? Shit. Ray, what's your plan to get home to see your kids? What's your plan? What are you going to do? You're going to keep hope you strike gold out there? What are you going to do to get home? Build rapport. Dig into their pain. Pain. Build rapport. Share your why. That's the biggest factor in this business. You have to be able to share your why, whether it's products or business. And you've got to tap into your pain. Got to tap in your pain. We're sitting down with, what was it? Chris. I was going to call you his nickname. Sitting down with Chris yesterday, and all we did was tap into his pain. He's that frustrated and over everything that he just needs an opportunity. I didn't come here and tell him about the commission structure and why these products are awesome. It was just pain, 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 solution. That's all you have to do, but you've got to be able to share your why for them to think, holy shit, this is real, this is happening. If I don't get on this board now, I'm going to miss the boat. So if they can share your why, and then all I have to do is present the slides to you within 8 days, which is easy to do. Because again, all you're doing is just reading from the slides. And again, you're talking like what Brody did 2 weeks ago. He wasn't talking at them. He was just talking with them. Matty did it. Just shoot some shit. We just use this as validation. So the guy that shuts down pyramid schemes, he works for us. He's our attorney. The DSA, the vice president, says your health trajectory to be the biggest company in the whole DSA. I reckon it's a good thing to get started on that, especially when we're in the concentration period. I'm not reading from that. I'm just shooting some shit with him, getting to know him. If they can present the slides and then handle objections, that's it. So if you can handle off the top of your tongue, mate, I don't have time, I don't have money. Boom, what are you going to say? Boom, there you go. Go. Brody, this thing's, this man, this is a pyramid scheme.
Sweet, man. So explain to me what a pyramid scheme exactly is.
And the top guy makes all the money.
Nothing like that.
Why?
Because structure, business.
Yep, but what do you mean?
Yeah, you gotta be quick.
You got to be quick.
Business.
You got to be quicker.
Every business, pyramid scheme.
Exactly. So if they've got to have you time objection, money objection, pyramid objection off the top of their tongue, because they're the main ones you're going to get. You're not going to get many others. Not going to get many others. Time, money, objection. What's another one we get? Anyone?
Don't like the products. I've heard that so many times.
Don't wanna
I think they're
sell.
just, yeah.
Have they tried them?
I think they're just bullshitting.
Yeah, right.
They're speaking of-
Well, that's just
But you've got to be able just to boom, rattle off the tongue. Mate, this is all well and good. Okay, sorry, but I don't have time. I don't have time to do this business. Matty, you don't have time now. When are you ever going to have time, dude? When are you ever going to have time to do this business? You don't have time now. You're working 12 hours a day. You couldn't get here at 6:30 because you can't get off the phone until someone stops talking. When are you going to have time, man? You reckon he's going to have a comeback? But you've got to tap into a little bit of pain with them. They don't have money. Brody, you're 29 years old. You don't have $500 to get started in the business. As a father of a child, how does that make you feel? You don't have $500.
Yeah.
Easy to say much?
We start crying.
That's what you have to do, though. I mean, as in, obviously not that direct. Like you know, get punched in the face. But just ask the question, $500 now. When are you ever going to have $500? You wake up tomorrow, going to get a pay rise? Who got a pay rise in the last 6 months? Has it?
Yeah.
What, you're in construction?
Yeah.
$100.
So you've just got to just play that game. So just be cool with, oh man, some of those pyramid things, is it? Again, I'm hitting back with, dude, first of all, tell me what a pyramid scheme is. And the top guy makes all the money. So what do you do for work right now? I work at UE. Matty, how much money have you made UE in the last week? Roughly.
Not me, any of I look after the money.
Boys,
Yeah.
you personally make UE $1 million a year. $1 million a year.
You
for real?
You don't make $1 million a year, do you?
He makes he makes your health $1 million a year. He's making $500,000 a year. So just ask him that. So how's this a pyramid thing do? Do you reckon our financial education, our education as a child would be different if our school teachers got a percentage of what we did for the rest of our lives?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing as network marketing, bro. Your success is my success. Let's team up and blow this thing up together. It's got to be quick like that, but it's all there for you. The objections are all there. So we'll go through that if you need. If you've got any questions, come chat to me after this. Chat to the person who invited you here. Get this thing down pat, because what's about to happen in the next 12 months is about to get scary. There's a lot of people that don't have the caliber in this room that are making a lot of money. I'd hate to see you guys miss the boat. You don't want to miss this boat. This thing's hot because of the word out there. It's fucked up. It's crazy. It's crazy. So 2 years' time, it's going to be, what network marketing company are you with? Guarantee you. It'll be treated as a normal thing. But right now, it's not. So that's why we're ahead of the trend. We're coming up to this shit. We're coming up to where life's about to change. But you've got to be able to ride the boat. You've got to ride the emotional roller coaster. The moment your emotions get intact with this thing, sadly, it's game over. But we'll chuck on some music. If you guys haven't started the business yet and you want to get started, we've got 3 computers all with the internet we can get going right now. Because guess what we can do? We can invite for Thursday's presentation, which we just go through the slides. It's a presentation about the products in the business, and then obviously the fast stuff. Very, very easy to do. Does anyone have any questions before we wrap it up? As a group, as opposed to duplication, getting people started through this. Does anyone have any questions about how to go about it? How long should it take? Anyone got any questions about, still edification, or is everyone sweet?
How many times should you try and
I go through this booklet at least twice with them, and if they don't get it, play the pacifier. Play the pacifier. 200 PV a month to purchase some products. People that can't afford products, beautiful. Dude, you're putting a price on your health. If you can't afford health products for a longer life, what are you doing anyway? You're putting a price on your health. Shouldn't it be wise to have a look at the business at least? Or if you're in the business, dude, what are you doing? Why aren't you going out to talking to every human being out there? You can make $1 million. There was an audio Brody was listening to today. Made 70 grand in 5 months. Guess how many Facebook invites you did? None. Guess how many times you spoke to people on the internet? None. All in person. There was this girl who's been skeptical for 6 months, hates it all. Ray met her today at the shops, and we've got a presentation with her in half an hour. Because of that face-to-face value, it goes a long way in this business. Oh, and I'm not saying Facebook's bad at all, because I've made a small fortune through Facebook invites. But it is so much more powerful getting that face-to-face value. It does work. It does duplicate quick too, especially with the system we've got going now.
How do you suggest that though for those of us who start at 6 in the morning and finish at 6 at night, every single 5, 6 days a week?
I'd go to the plaza on weekends. I'd go to plaza on weekends. I'd get out, get to the boot camps. I'd go shopping, groceries.
Maybe your sister go buy a coffee for lunch.
Anything you need to do. The Mexican chick went grocery shopping. This was her thing. She'd pick up her produce. She'd ask some customer. One person would come over. Hey, do you reckon this would go well with my, not this, do you reckon this would go well with my chicken? It's like, yeah, it's fresh in the month, whatever it is. It's like, oh, well, thanks for your advice. I'm actually in a health supplement company. I run presentations 2-3 times a week. I don't know where the next one is, but can I grab your number just so I can invite you to the next one if you want to come? Making $1 million a year. She did that. Produce. Ray did it today trying on a suit. He didn't buy the suit, he went in there for one reason. To get the number and get the fuck out. And we've got a meeting with him tomorrow. So this thing can work. Again, I'm not saying everyone go to car shops after this and go try on suits. But
She's already come.
but play it smart. Play this thing smart. Because how many MLM pests do you see? People don't get started with network marketing because of the retards that do it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Safeway, I'd still be buying this shit. I swear by it. People don't buy this because the human beings have been approached by it. We've all been approached by the retard human being to do the next biggest thing. So just connect with people, connect with their why, and go from there. But we'll chuck on some beats, have a chat to us. If you want to drink, please help yourself. I'm not too good with my hospitalities. But have a chat to us. Grab a booklet before you go, guys. I got printed off 15 today, so have a scroll through it. And that's about it. So Thursday night presentation here, just going through the slides. And then obviously on weekends during the days, I'm full time. So we can do meetings after meetings after meetings after meetings. All sweet? Cool. Hang around and grab a drink, and then I'll see you all on